Hey guys, so this is a video for people who wanted videos in English. This is a boy-chan. This is another cat that I rescued in America. Boy-chan. Yeah. He's a big cat. He's one of the biggest cat that I have. These are both boys, and they sometimes fight. But Teto, this guy is called Teto. He's a younger one. I rescued him about 3 years ago. It's about making videos in English. If there's a demand for it, I don't mind making videos in English. I guess I can start with the first topic that I discussed. I was in a high school exchange student. It's a pretty tough experience. So I wanted to talk about that in English today. Now, I went to the United States for the first time in late 1980s. And it was a time when George Michael, Guns N' Roses, Gloria Estefan were dominating the pop chart. So that's late 1980s. So when I was in Japanese high school, I was really a bad student. Bottom 5% in terms of a grade in my high school days. I was a terrible student, didn't find anything interesting. But one thing that I felt different was I wasn't too bad with English. My performance wasn't that great even in English, but relatively speaking, I felt comfortable using English. I had a teacher named Kuwahara sensei, and he's an English teacher in my high school. He was really encouraging and really kind, and he once said to me, "You're fine. It looks like you have a knack for this. You're gonna be fine." And this just a little one sentence, but was a huge encouragement to me at the time. And he said it sincerely, not just in a, passing manner. Somehow it just struck me and I stayed with me. And so I had this sense of optimism when it comes to English. And I thought that maybe I can, make this work. I can use this. I can improve. But still, all my grades are really bad. And I didn't really care. I didn't want to stay in school. And initially I wanted to go to the East Coast because East Coast sounded more like European and intelligent and deep to me at the time. But anyway, it turns out that they want me to go to Palm Springs, which is like between LA and San Diego. It's called Palm Springs. It's a resort town in the middle of a desert. And I was like, oh shit, I don't want to go there. But that's the only place they found I could go. So I guess, all right, yeah, sure, let's go. And I went there and it's just literally desert. I mean, there's a small town, and there's a bunch of golf courses. But other than that, nothing. But the Palm Springs, the town itself, is full of wealthy. There are a bunch of wealthy upper middle class white people in that neighborhood. And they're having a fabulous life, like a California girl's life. And I was like, yeah, well, that's not me. I'm reluctant. But at the same time, I was a little fascinated by it. I was thinking to myself, maybe, if I give it a try, I could embrace this fabulous life. Anyway, I thought that my host family's house is in that fabulous, shiny city, right? We met at the airport, and she's a really tall lady with the huge glasses, and she said that she works for a hospital, like a nurse, I think. And husband is like a journalist of sorts. he gets some information from police station or something and pass it to the newspapers. So it's like a middleman. Probably they're in the 50s, late 50s. That's my guess. And I thought that we are going to the shiny city, right? I was really nervous. You see, this is the first time to be in the US. And they put me in a car and we're running in a desert and there's nothing, literally. So I was really scared. And then they finally reached this town. It's a suburb, basically, suburb. And there's a bunch of traders. It's a bunch of houses. It's fine to stay for a couple hours, but that's not the place you want to live. It's basically a really poor neighborhood. So that's the moment I felt that, oh shit. Oh, bye bye, my fabulous, California life. This is where I'm gonna stay. Yeah, and that's exactly what I did. I stayed there for about 10 months. Host parents, they never really feeded me properly. All they did was the frozen food, like a $2 frozen food every night, and a can of a peas. That's it. The reason they didn't eat is because they're alcoholics. They drank gin, vodka every day, non-stop. Like this. And so they're drunk all the time. And when you fill your stomach with a bunch of alcohol, well, I never experienced that myself, so I don't know. But apparently, they must have lost appetite because that's the same food they ate, and there's no emotional connection with me and the host parents. They're not rude or anything, and they try to be kind, but I didn't really feel it. Maybe a little bit from host mother, but nothing from the host father. So it was not a pleasant environment to live. At that point, I mean, right now, I wonder why they decided to have me, because they feel lonely, empty nest syndrome. I have no idea. But the point is that they're not ready to host anybody because they can even keep their life together. When we go someplace, usually the host mother is the driver. Let's say we go to a restaurant and she drinks gin or something, vodka, and then she's the one that drive us back to the trader. And one night she drank too much and we got in a car, but she spent about like a little less than a minute to buckle seatbelt. Like, hey, And at that moment, I think I said that, mother, I called her mother. Could we, let's wait or something like that. And it's just, I'm fine. And so it's all dark. It's night, like 8 p.m. And so we got on and she started driving anyway. And what happened was she was driving like a zigzag. And I was like, okay, this is real. What I'm gonna do? Shit, I can't get out. I can't say anything. And husband is also drunk, so I wow. And then what happened was, um, she she hit the curb, like a center strip, and then ran over that strip and went to the other lane, the opposite lane. You see that we are driving in the right lane, and rode she went over the car went over the center divider and went to the other side. And of course there's a car running toward us, right? At that moment I thought, oh yeah, that's it. See ya, life. See, goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Um, and it's a Bohemian Rhapsody, by the way. Anyway, that's a moment that I thought I was really gonna die. Yeah. It- well, basically, we somehow made it home. Yeah. But I was really furious. And I seriously, that's the time I seriously thought about changing my host family. I was allowed to change host family, but I felt really guilty about saying so. On hindsight, I thought, I mean, I think I should have, but they're apparently not really suited for this. But I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, I felt homesick, even when you know homesick kicks in when you never you you didn't expect. For example, when I was taking a shower and used the shampoo, and then you smell the shampoo, that's when I felt, oh my god, this is not my home. This unfamiliar smell of shampoo, something like that. Little things that makes you realize that you don't belong here. You don't. This is a foreign environment.